Hi everyone, welcome to the Knitting Turnpike. Today we are on day 9 of Knitmas. Yay! And today our pattern is the interrupted rib. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be bad. On the first day of Knitmas, Knitting Turnpike showed me how to knit the texture stitch. On the second day of Knitmas, Knitting Turnpike showed me knotted open work lace and how to knit the textured stitch. On the third day of Knitmas, Knitting Turnpike showed me double eyelet rib, knotted open work lace, and how to knit the textured stitch. On the fourth day of Knitmas, Knitting Turnpike showed me stockinette stitch ridge, double eyelet rib, knotted open work lace, and how to knit the texture stitch. On the fifth day of Knitmas, Knitting Turnpike showed me horizontal herringbone, stockinette stitch ridge, double eyelet rib, knotted open work lace, and how to knit the textured stitch. On the sixth day of Knitmas, Knitting Turnpike showed me little fountain lace, horizontal herringbone, stockinette stitch ridge, double eyelet rib, knotted open work lace, and how to knit the textured stitch. On the seventh day of Knitmas, Knitting Turnpike showed me diagonal ridge, little fountain lace, horizontal herringbone, stockinette stitch ridge, double eyelet rib, knotted open work lace, and how to knit the texture stitch. On the eighth day of Knitmas, Knitting Turnpike showed me mock cable left, diagonal ridge, little fountain lace, horizontal herringbone, stockinette stitch ridge, double eyelet rib, knotted open work lace, and how to knit the textured stitch. On the ninth day of Knitmas, Knitting Turnpike showed me interrupted rib, mock cable left, diagonal ridge, little fountain lace, horizontal herringbone, stockinette stitch ridge, double eyelet rib, knotted open work lace, and how to knit the textured stitch. Here's a close-up of what this pattern looks like. It's really simple, but it produces a really nice textured pattern. Be great for all kinds of things. Scarves, blankets, cowls. Really cute. And it's so easy. It's probably one of the easiest patterns we've done in this whole series. Okay, we're going to get started. This is a 4-row pattern repeat, and to get started for the cast on, it's the cast on you want to do in multiples of 2 plus 1. So however big you want to make it, make sure it's a multiple of 2, then add 1. I did 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24. I did 25 stitches for this size. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do row 1. First stitch, you purl. Then you're going to start the part where you repeat until you get to the end. You're going to knit and purl to the end. Purl. This is another one of those patterns where you could teach yourself how to knit continental quickly, better, you know, practicing your knit and purl stitches, since you're going back and forth from one to the other every other stitch. So how are you guys doing on your Christmas knitting? Leave me a comment below. I'm curious as to how things are going. You guys going to use any one of the stitch patterns I've shown for the Knitmas series? Let me know. I would love to hear from you, and love to hear which pattern that you ended up liking the most. Knit and purl. Okay, that's row 1. Okay, we're to row 2. I almost like the back side as good as I like the front side. That's the back side. It's kind of interesting texture. You don't see how the rib is interrupted by these rows, but you still can see kind of a ribbing going on. Very interesting. Alright, row 2. You're going to knit the first stitch, and now you're going to start the part where you do the pattern repeat. You're going to purl 1, knit 1, so you're going to be doing that again. Purl 1, knit 1. And the great thing about this is that if you get lost in your purl, knit, you're going to be doing what you did on the previous row. So I'm to the purl, and that's a purl stitch from the first row. So I purl that stitch, I knit that stitch. The pattern will help you remember if you can't keep up with it, you know, and you'll have to stop and go back and count. You can just, you know, purl the purl stitches and knit the knit stitches on this pattern. And that helps you keep up with it, and it helps you not get lost in where you are. And you do this part over and over until you get to the end of the row. So far, so easy, right? So far, so easy. Purl and knit. Okay, that was the end of row 2. Now we're to row 3. Now we're going to interrupt the rib. Ha ha ha! Trying to be funny. All right, so the row 3. You're going to knit the whole row. I'm sorry, row 3. You're going to purl the whole row. Purl all the stitches. Purl all the stitches. So if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up. If you like these types of videos, that will help me to know what types of videos to make for you guys in the future. I knew I split that stitch. Hold on, let me make sure the yarn's a little splitty. I don't want to grab it wrong. Okay, there we go. Also, would love it if you subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be taking a different journey next year. I'm going to be doing learning how to do socks. Never knit a sock in my life. Also going to try to work on some sweaters, a little less shawls, although it's going to be really hard because the struggle is real for me. I truly do love knitting my shawls, and I have about 3 or 4 mystery knit-alongs I love to participate in every year, so it's gonna be hard to pull away from that a little bit, but I'm gonna try to do that because I've been wanting to do sweaters since I first cast on my first project. I'm like, oh, I can make sweaters and socks, but I haven't done it. In the 10 years I've been trying to do knitting, I haven't done it. Oh my goodness, 10 years. Okay, that was row 3. Purl all the stitches. Now we're to row 4. We're gonna knit all the stitches. Alright, there you go. The end of row 4. There we go. That's it. You just repeat those 4 rows and make the item as long as you want the item to be. Basically, you're just doing a ribbing and then interrupting the rib with 2 rows of purl stitches, which that's why it gets the name interrupted rib. And it's actually a really pretty pattern. Gives it some interesting texture. It's not just a, regular rib. Even the backside looks interesting. Anyway, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you have a lovely day, and we will see you next time.